If I could sit down across from my younger self, just the two of us, maybe in a quiet room or out on the porch at sunset, I think I'd start by just sitting in silence for a moment, letting it sink in, looking at the version of me who hasn't yet lived through everything I now carry. I'd look into those familiar eyes, still full of questions and so much energy, and I'd say something simple. Maybe something like, "You're doing better than you think," because that's the truth. We spend so much of our youth thinking we're behind, like we're failing at some invisible checklist. But the truth is we were always learning, always trying, always becoming. If there's one thing I'd beg my younger self to listen to, it's this: take care of your body, really. It's not invincible. You'll feel like it is in your 20s, even in your 30s. You'll push it too hard. You'll skip sleep, drink too much caffeine, burn the candle at both ends because you think productivity equals value. But your body keeps score, and one day you'll feel it. So I'd say sleep, stretch, breathe, feed your body real food, not just convenience. Move it, not to look a certain way, but because movement is medicine. And don't ignore the signs. That persistent ache, the tension in your shoulders, the headaches that come from nowhere. They're your body whispering that something needs attention. And your mind. Oh, how I wish I treated my mental health like it mattered back then. You grow up learning how to push through. You're praised for being strong, for not crying, for always showing up. But strength without softness isn't sustainable. I would tell you, you don't have to carry it all alone. Talk to someone, ask for help. There's no shame in therapy. There's courage in it. Journal your thoughts, name your feelings, and give yourself permission to feel what you feel without judgment. You're not broken. You're human. And being human means you'll hurt, you'll doubt, you'll fall. But it also means you can heal. Oh, younger me, love is going to be one of your biggest teachers. It's going to fill you up and break you open. And it will teach you again and again what really matters. First, hold your people close, the ones who love you quietly, without condition, the family members who cheer for you, the friends who make you laugh even when the world feels heavy. Don't wait to say I love you. Don't wait to make the phone call, to show up. Time is fast and it doesn't always give us warnings. One day you'll realize the most meaningful parts of life were the simple, ordinary moments with people who mattered. But I also need you to know this: not every relationship is meant to last. And that's okay. Some people will walk with you for a season, and when that season ends, you're allowed to let them go. You don't have to keep holding on just because you once did. Letting go isn't failure, it's wisdom. Some people are lessons, not lifelines. And when it comes to love, real love, it shouldn't cost you your peace. Don't stay in plays where you are constantly shrinking. Don't confuse being needed with being loved. Don't mistake intensity for intimacy. Love should feel safe. It should make you softer, not smaller. And the right person will never ask you to hide your light. When you're young, you think you have to get it all right on the first try. You chase dreams with wide eyes and a heart full of ambition. And that's beautiful. But I wish someone had told me that success isn't a straight line. It's winding and messy and full of detours you didn't plan. You're going to take jobs that aren't right for you. You're going to make mistakes, take risks that don't pan out, walk away from things that looked good on paper. And all of that is okay. More than okay. It's necessary. because what you learn in those moments will shape you more than any title ever will. Here's what I would say. Don't tie your worth to your work. You are more than your job, more than your salary, more than your productivity. You are allowed to have dreams that don't fit the mold. You are allowed to change direction, to choose peace over prestige, meaning over money. And if something lights you up, even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else, follow it. Your joy matters. Younger me, don't be afraid to raise your hand, to speak up, to ask for what you deserve. Don't let imposter syndrome make you small. You belong in the room. And if you ever forget that, remember, your voice is powerful. Use it. Let's talk about money, not just the dollars and cents, but the energy, the stress, the weight of it. I'd tell you this, learn early, learn how to save, learn how to live within your means, not because life should be tight or boring, but because financial freedom is one of the greatest forms of peace. Skip the urge to impress. You don't need the latest thing to prove your worth. That expensive car, those designer shoes, that massive house, they might look shiny, but they don't equal happiness. What stays with you is the memory of traveling to a place you always dreamed of. That moment of treating your mom to dinner without worrying about your bank account. That feeling of knowing you can handle a rainy day. If you're struggling with money, be gentle with yourself. So many of us were never taught. We learn through trial and error, mostly error, but it's never too late to shift your habits. Start small, keep going, and most importantly, don't let money define you. It's a tool, not a measure of your value. I want you to hear this one loud and clear. You are enough. You don't have to become someone else to be worthy. You don't have to shrink, perform, or prove. You are already whole, already loved, already valuable. You'll spend a lot of your younger years trying to fit in. You'll change your hair, your laugh, your opinions, just to be liked. But the real freedom comes when you stop asking, what do they think of me? And start asking, well, what do I think of me? Your opinion of yourself is the one that matters most. Trust your gut. Speak your truth. You'll be misunderstood sometimes. That's part of it. But the people who are meant to walk with you will understand. They will love the real you, not the version you pretend to be. And those moments when you feel behind, when you scroll through other people's lives and feel like you're not measuring up, please know your timeline is your own. You are not late. You are not lost. You are becoming exactly who you were meant to be. Exactly when you're meant to become it. It is going to surprise you. There will be days you feel invincible, like you're standing at the top of the world. And there will be days when everything falls apart, when the ground shifts beneath your feet, when grief knocks on your door, uninvited. And in those moments, you'll want to give up. But you won't. You will survive things you thought you couldn't, and you'll learn that pain is a powerful teacher. It shows you what matters. It strips away the noise. It softens your edges. And somehow in the middle of the ache, you will still find joy. A sliver of sunlight in a dark room, a laugh that sneaks in when you least expect it. Gratitude changes everything. Not because life is always good, but because noticing the good rewires your heart. Start a practice, even if it's just one thing a day. A warm cup of tea, a call from an old friend, a moment of quiet when everything else feels loud. These small things are the big things, and regret, let it go. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago, and that's a good thing. You don't owe anyone consistency with the person you used to be. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to rewrite the story. So here we are. Me sitting across from the younger version of myself. Not to judge, not to fix, not even to advise, but to understand. And maybe to finally say the things I needed to hear back then. The things no one said. The things I didn't know how to say to myself. I want you to know you won't get everything right. And that's not a failure. That's life. You're going to make decisions you look back on and question. You'll wish you'd said yes when you said no. You'll wish you'd walked away sooner. You'll wish you'd spoken up or stayed silent or done that one thing differently. But every twist and turn will bring you to something you needed, even if it didn't feel that way at the time. You'll hurt people, sometimes without meaning to. And yes, you'll be hurt too, deeply, by people you trusted, by moments that didn't turn out the way you planned. You'll have nights where you can't sleep because the weight of everything feels too heavy, mornings where you don't recognize yourself in the mirror. But you'll also have moments that take your breath away, a conversation that feels like soul recognition, a walk in nature that reminds you how big and beautiful the world is, a belly laugh with someone who gets you, the kind of joy that sneaks up on you in the middle of ordinary life and says, "You're still here. You're still becoming." There will be things you'll lose forever, and you will grieve them. You should. Loss deserves to be felt, but loss is not the end. It's not where your story stops. It's where your resilience starts to speak, where your softness finds its way back to the surface. And now, maybe for the first time, you get to write your story forward, not from a place of fear or regret, but from a place of wisdom, from a place of love, from a place that says, I deserve to live fully, I deserve to heal, I deserve. So take a breath, close your eyes if you want to, picture that younger you and just say it. I forgive you, I love you, I'm proud of you. Then open your eyes and start living like it, because your best days aren't behind you, they're still waiting for you, and you are still becoming. If this spoke to you, I'd love for you to be part of this growing community. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. This space is for healing, for reflection, for real connection. Thank you for being here.